Hi all, welcome back to the Commerce Code. So today we are going to deal with important doctrines under the Hindu law. So the very first doctrine is doctrine of pious obligation. So this is an ancient Hindu law principle which holds sons, grandsons and great grandsons religiously bound to repay a father's personal non-immoral debts to ensure his spiritual well-being. However, Section 6 of the Hindu Succession Amendment Act 2005 drastically changed this by stating that after the amendment, no court shall recognize this doctrine for any debt contracted after the act came into force. The second doctrine is doctrine of survivorship. So this doctrine traditionally dictates that upon a co-partner's death, that is in Hindu joint families, their interest in joint family property automatically passes to the remaining co-partners rather than their personal heirs. So this rule rooted in the Mitakshara school and was largely abolished by the Hindu Succession Amendment Act 2005, replacing it with testamentary succession where a deceased share now passes to their own heirs via national partition. Next is the doctrine of factum valet. This originated from the Dayabaga school of law and translates to a deed or fact that should not have been done becomes valid when done. It cures procedural irregularities or breaches of directory texts in marriages and adoption once the act is completed, providing that a completed fact cannot be invalidated. Next is the doctrine of relation back. This doctrine is now largely obsolete, where an adopted son was deemed to have been adopted on the date of his adoptive father's death rather than the actual adoption date. This allowed the son to retrospectively inherit the father's property, effectively relating back to his death, though it was later limited by the Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act of 1956, which served ties to the birth family and established rights only from the date of the adoption. These are the four important doctrines under the Hindu law. For detailed lectures and notes, please contact us. Thank you.